Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen! How is everybody Comic-Con so far? Did I hear crap up there? Yeah, I'm watching you. Yeah, you with the hat. Yes. Is everyone excited?
Yes.
What are we excited for, though?
GTA.
What's that? It's a computer game. I don't play that. I was about to say another word there. I don't play that stuff. No, but I do, of course. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a massive Dublin Comic-Con welcome. Ned Luke, Sean Fontino, Stephen Ogg, the cast of GTA 5.
Nonsense.
Well, how are we, gentlemen?
We good. What's up, y'all?
How has Comic-Con been for you so far?
For me, this is my first time here. I don't know, Stephen, this might be your 10th time, maybe?
I'm in the Dublin, yeah.
But this is my first time. I'm enjoying it right now. It's cold as fuck out here, man.
That's a California boy for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're in Ireland where it's just cold and rainy most of the time. I think 2 weeks ago we had all 4 seasons in a single day. It snowed and then it rained and then it's sunny, and it was great.
All the flights were cancelled and flew into London. Every flight to Dublin was cancelled. And someone here sent me a picture, and I'm from the mountains in Canada. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Everything was shut down for like a little bit of snow, but you know, the city's not built for it. But yeah, and then it was a beautiful sunny the next day, right? We're going to talk about weather only, so I don't know if that's
it was 71 where I came from, so.
See?
You know.
We're going to talk about weather patterns, Doppler. Sean.
Yeah, someone with a mushroom head just came in. Hey, mushroom head, what the hell are you doing back there? You're late. It's a Mario. Get to the seat.
I wish you all the best moderating this.
I'm just going to sit back, relax, and put my feet up, no problem. So is this everyone's first trip to Ireland, or have you been here before?
This is my first trip here. I've never been to Ireland before. Well, that's not really true, because I'm from Chicago, so I basically lived in Ireland, but, you know, Chicago, big Irish community there. That's what I told these guys. We were walking around, looking at all the pubs and everything. I go, God damn, this is just like being in Chicago. Because we got Irish pubs on every corner there, where I was.
Would there be a lot of Guinness there?
The what?
Guinness? A lot of Guinness there? Chicago?
I'm going to withhold my comment on that, because are you guys all Guinness fans out there? Everybody big Guinness fans? Yeah? Okay.
They've been told that if they say no...
Oh, I love Guinness. Guinness is the best.
It's definitely an acquired taste, but if you're Irish, it's you're giving it at birth, so it's absolutely
That's
fine.
the way to go.
You know. So how has been? You've been here for a few days, or did you just get in early, or when did you just get here?
I got here yesterday, I think. Yeah. Ned got here yesterday. I think Stephen.
You guys are still on, don't know what time zone. I've been here for a week. I got here a week ago Friday, so I've been traveling.
I believe you built a boat.
Yeah, so I was like the Curragh. Went to the Ireland's only surviving Curragh place to build them. And then I think I posted something about I did it in 32 minutes instead of 3 days. It literally takes 2 weeks of a team of people to make these things. And of course, people, you can't fucking build one in 32 minutes, people. It's a joke. But yeah, that was in Cork. Beautiful place.
That's okay.
What are they talking about? Cork, Dublin, real place, wrong place, right
Galway.
place?
Oh, so
I
good.
don't get it.
Ashford Castle, that tiny little motel. Struggling through that.
I literally
Did
just
we
want to
mention
sit
we
here and
love
listen.
Guinness?
This is great. So you've been here for a week. You've been to Cork, obviously. Anywhere else in the country you've been to?
Yeah, we went to Cork. We started, I have friends in Cork, West Cork, Galway. So we just started Cork and then went up to Galway, Ashford Castle, a tiny little motel, and then zipped across the island here. So it's been awesome.
So has the weather been okay?
I have to say, we're completely blessed with sun. We've had sun in Cork, we've had sun today's weather is the first sort of traditional Irish gray day. We had rain one day, and that was when we actually took the freeway, so it didn't matter, just zooming along. We've been so fortunate. So it makes it extra special when it's, actually
We only
sunny.
had son of a bitch. I don't know. Hey, is that freaking? Hey, is that the penguin up there? Who is that? Is that penguin? Joe, stand up, dude. Well, yeah, you. You know who I'm pointing at? Green hair guy. What is that costume you got on? Is that? Is that the Joker?
That's the
That's
Joker.
Spider-Man?
Oh,
What
okay.
is that?
I thought he looked like the penguin for a minute because he had like an umbrella.
Green
Did the
hair.
penguin have the umbrella? I don't get it. Oh, is that for the rain?
That looks great.
Hey, do we have any Call of Duty outfits in here anywhere? Stand up, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
shit.
back there.
Hey, have any of y'all ever got the nuke in Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I did it twice. 30 kills, right? 30 straight kills.
Yeah. You guys don't know. You think Solo's just like a big GTA guy. He's like world ranked on Call of Duty, man. Everybody thinks he's a hacker, and he's not. He just
I am
blows
a
people
hacker.
away.
30 kills to get a nuke. You got it twice. How does that feel?
Like shit. Because I get called a hacker. Everybody calls me a hacker, and then that's not fun because they be reporting my ID and everything. So it makes Activision come and send me these messages that I'm hacking and I'm not.
What does that mean?
You're so far from this.
If you
What's
play
happening?
really well, if you play too well, you're supposed to be cheating. That's essentially what it is.
Oh, so what they they contact you to say, what difference does it make to them?
Okay, Steven, this is 2024.
So weird.
This is video game stuff.
All right, look, enough of that. What about GTA 5, man? What the fuck's up, y'all?
I didn't even need to bring it up. That's great. Okay, so 3 of yous, you got this job. You're going to be in jail. They're just talking. Me and you will talk. So, everybody, did you all audition for it? Did you? Anyone? You were in San Andreas beforehand, weren't you?
Yeah, I did a voice in San Andreas, a gang voice in there, and my cousin Melee starred as CJ in San Andreas.
Give it up for CJ.
Yeah. So there you go, San Andreas. Yeah. And then it was just crazy that these years later, like it's a big gap, from San Andreas to GTA 5 that I, land the role of Franklin. And that's like, that don't happen, it's like lightning striking in the same spot. So, but yeah, I did the voice of San Andreas, and I got blessed and truly blessed to be the voice of Franklin in Grand Theft Auto 5, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, now this fucking voice is stuck in y'all head forever.
That's what I was going to say, because I find it very strange sitting here with the 3 of you now, listening to your voice and not hearing you curse at me as I crash a car. Because every time I crash, you go, it's actually mostly you now. You curse a lot when I crash the car. But that's
Michael
fine.
curses more than Trevor?
No, when he crashes.
When I crash the car, I guess I curse.
Okay.
I don't know, because when I play, I don't crash the car.
Liar.
Is that because you drive really slowly?
I drive like an old man.
I bet you stop at the traffic lights, don't you?
Only sometimes.
So, and I have to say this as nicely as possible, have you all played with yourselves in terms of the game?
Pause.
If that was the question, I could actually say, fuck
I have to put in at the end there.
That's my girlfriend.
The game. I have to say that. So you've all played the game, but did you think, when you first went for this role, did you think this is going to be as absolutely phenomenally huge as it has become?
No, because we didn't even know what we were auditioning for. For Steven and I, it was called Rush. For Solo, it was called Paradise. We didn't know what we were auditioning for. Steven and I auditioned together. We had an act-off with another Michael and a Trevor. And even then, we didn't know what we were auditioning for. We just thought we were reading for some video game, right?
Yeah.
And
We knew it was a video game, but we didn't know
yeah,
what.
we didn't know what. We didn't even know it was motion capture. We just thought, this is weird, man, but we had fun.
Yeah.
The audition was fucking
Yeah.
fire, man. It was really good.
How did you
And-
feel about the aspect of the motion capture rather than just the
what?
voice? How did you feel about the idea of motion capture? Was this something new to you at the time? Or?
Yeah, I'd never done it. I don't think any of us had ever done motion capture. And we showed up on set, you know, and I didn't know we were going to be doing that stuff. I didn't know how it worked, you know, and they put us in these wetsuits, you know, I got back fat hanging out. They slap balls all over us.
Who likes the back fat? Someone just
Yeah.
you
Well,
back
Steven-
fat fetishes.
Steven never had back fat, you know what I'm saying? Because he's always been fit. I used to be jealous of his fucking athleticism, himself, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he showed up in his underwear, too. Don't forget that.
And farts all the
Well,
time.
didn't I used to run around at the end of the day after
Yeah.
we strip off? I
Yeah.
would run around. The volume is this huge thing that we shoot in, and I think at the end of the day, I had pink
He had
socks. Then I
cheerleader
pink
socks.
cheerleader socks and underwear, and I just run around the stage after we finished the day.
That was
Look at
something. Yeah.
No, he used to just
All
walk out.
jacked up and stuff.
Yeah, he used to just walk out all jacked and just stand out and make sure we see him. Look at me. Look at me.
That was something I was going to ask because I wanted to confirm you did actually do a lot of the work in your underwear.
Well, it'd be impossible because it's you got to wear the.
But is it true that you did a lot of the lines, not the motion capture, but a lot of the lines just in your underwear? No.
So much stuff. That's
See, I told you not to tell me. To ask that question.
Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you see. No, that was not true at all.
No, everything was done in...
I'm sure I
everything was
said
done in
that at one
motion
point to lie, because I just like to, especially in interviews, you just kind of bullshit, and then these lies follow you around your entire life. Like my birthday is November, I get messages, and I'm like, no, my birthday's in May. But at some point, I probably said November, because I'm like, why does it matter when my birthday is? Just press or whatever, and then you give something, and I get birthday messages in November. So I'm just like, okay, thanks. And someone said, why don't you correct it? I'm like, correct it where? I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing, you know, is you got all those clickbait artists out there that the news services, you know, the Rockstar News, and they just make shit up, you know, and then they put it out there, so you click on it, and it like almost none of it's real. It's just like, you know, things that they've come up with or they heard from somebody, and it's like telephone, you know, the game telephone, where you say something, you do it next, and by the time it gets to the last guy, it's completely, you know, completely reverse of what it really was, you know, and that's what you get with these guys, because they all want clicks. They want to be important. They want to be the guy who gets the leak, you know, or whatever. And
Leaking, clickbait, hacking, I'm learning so many new words today.
Yeah.
That's why I love these things. I grow a little.
But Steven was passing gas every day on set.
That is fact.
He made sure he did that, and he always fucking stared at me when he did it. He didn't stare at Ned. He always looked at me with this smirk, and I'll start smelling it. All I have to do is look at his face and take one good breath, and he let loose. He made sure of that.
So you just see him looking at you, you just know.
I just knew it. He made sure, like, he'll just look at you and just...
You got to understand this guy. This guy's like, we had lunch, and we would have regular food, but Steven would have the hippie food.
Plant-based.
You know, with the
Hence the
lentils
gas.
and
The healthier you eat, generally the more active your system is.
Yeah, he would eat the healthy stuff, and then he would crop dust the stage. And, you know, look, it happens. It's natural. It's like my wife used to tell my son back in the day. It's natural, right?
Shit.
Yeah, that's probably what he did afterwards. So you went for the audition, you didn't know what it was, you got the role, and then you're told, right, this is GTA. But did you think even then?
They never
compared to-
told us it was GTA 5. Never. We figured it out. I mean, it became obvious, you know.
But
No,
you,
Ned got outed, and he did it on purpose, and that's how we found out.
Shut the fuck up.
but you guys did know, because in the studio we shot at, there was the posters.
Yeah, there was
So
a
you
ton of
guys both
posters.
knew the GTA series. I had never I was like, what is it about? They're like, cars. Like Grand Theft Auto. I was like, cars? Yeah, auto. You steal. I had no idea. But you guys were sort of quickly.
Well, yeah, we figured it out. I
figured
figured it out the first day that we shot, because we'd go to where we shot, in the studio where we shot. There's like a green room and there's posters up of. I see a poster for Red Dead Redemption. I see a poster for GTA 3, for GTA 4. I see a poster for Bully, and I'm like going, okay, we're doing GTA 5. Where's my contract?
No, I never knew it. They pretty much fooled me, for real. I thought we were really shooting something called Paradise. And the fact that I can explain real quick that I really didn't know it because I wanted to quit. I tried to quit 2 times because I just was uncomfortable in the suit. I didn't like all these people staring around me. And then the third, and most importantly, I just didn't know how to act. So it was rough. So I wanted to quit. And I think about it, knew it was GTA 5, I wouldn't have never put that word in my mouth, quit. So I never knew. I really thought we were shooting something called Paradise.
Yeah, you'd have been much more comfortable if you'd have known that.
Very much more comfortable. Shit, I would have went to acting school fast before I got there. I would have got my shit together.
But, that also being said, Sean, when we started, like the first week, it was 3 years. And not constant 3 years, but throughout 3 years. I mean, the growth from day one to our last day of shooting was exponential. It was just started at one level and by the end, fantastic.
I got to the point where I can do the, how dark do thee, you up there with the green hat on, wave to me now. You, yeah, you wave.
What the hell is that?
Very famous Shakespearean.
I turned into an actor, shit. I learned how to act.
Is that Shakespeare?
Shakespeare.
That's Willie Shakespeare.
But no, my growth, it came with dealing with these dudes, man. They worked with me, and I was more of a fan of their work because they were so much good actors on set. It was like I'm messing up and stumbling lines and couldn't remember, and they were just nailing it to the point that when we all did a scene together, I was so caught up in them acting when it was time for me to just go, what? I couldn't even say what, because I was like, and then the director would be like, solo. I was just caught up in their work, you know what I'm saying, that I couldn't really get myself into it. But then, after working with them, over 3 years, I started nailing shit, I made this dude cry.
It didn't take you 3 years. It took you about 3 months, maybe at the most, to get to where you were starting to flow.
Within the first year, there was
he picked it up quick.
Definitely.
And then we had to go back and reshoot all the other stuff.
How was it working on the game? You say 3 years there.
Yeah.
So 3 years of your life based on one.
Hey, hold on, man. Are you saying tree or 3?
3 years.
3 years.
You have to count the rings. So how long it was.
Three.
I'm getting acting lessons. This is great. 3 years. So that's a long time to be on one project. How did you feel doing that over that amount of time?
I mean, it was a bit of a surprise because I think it was a year, is what I was told. But again, seasonally, so it'd be like January 10 days, the spring 10 days, summer.
Well, you'd work three weeks. We'd do 3-week shifts. Remember, we went like 3 weeks, then we'd be off for a little while, then we'd go 3 weeks. Because they would shoot, and then they would build the game. And then they would shoot,
and write more. And just add to it so
more,
they wanted to keep
and
up.
you get handed material like at lunchtime. And, here, we're going to do these 17 pages after lunch, Ned.
Yeah.
Can you have that memorized, in an hour? Yeah, okay.
But by the second year, I was starting to get like what's going to happen if this keeps going on? Because it does become conflicts of like, I want to go do this.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, we're probably going to be shooting this, in September. Well, when? But that's, that's part of the business too, right? Conflicts, and it all worked out.
Yeah, they had first dibs. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it was great though, man, working on it. I mean, what an experience. You're working. The thing about, for me, was, apart from these two guys, the rest of the cast, the supporting cast or whatever, what have you, the NPCs. Every actor that came on that set was awesome. I mean, they were good. We've got such good actors in this thing. Funny. I mean, comedy's not easy to do. And the guys that we had come in, every one of them to a T was like really
And theater
good.
actors.
Yeah,
Didn't Rod's mom, wasn't she a famous, she acted with Laurence Olivier?
No, that was Hauser's mom.
Oh, that was Hauser's, that's right, Hauser's
Yeah,
mom.
that was
So
what
who
played
plays Trevor's,
Trevor's mom.
Trevor's mom, she had done films with Olivier. So it was
For those of you who don't know, he's talking about Sir Laurence Olivier.
But it was like really the people.
Big famous
were,
actor.
You know who I'm still,
That's got that.
I've been talking to recently? Is Vicky Von Tassel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
VVT was awesome. Now Vicky Van Tassel's the one who
And that's her
Amanda,
real name.
My wife.
Which I always thought was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Vicky Von
Hey, tell us
Tassel.
who Vicky Van Tassel is.
She played
Amanda. She played Amanda.
That's my wife.
Michael's
That's
wife.
my pixelated wife,
Okay.
Vicky Van Tassel. Awesome. She's an unbelievable comedian, and she's very talented singer, dancer, you know. And
She does cruise ships now. Her and her
Shit,
husband, they work these cruise ships. They live
yeah,
in
she's
France.
been on cruise ships like since the game ended. It was like it was that's where she met the dude. But anyway, yeah, she was
Vicky
awesome,
Von
man. She was so
Tassel.
much fun. Vicky Van Tassel, baby.
Oh,
what a
I mean,
name!
Come on. Vicky Von Tassel.
And then you got like, you had Danny Tamborelli, you got Slink Johnson,
You got
Gerald
Sean
who played
Rob
Bogue.
Lamar, Rob Bogue, Johnny Walker. I mean, from top to bottom is the point. The supporting, they were just so good, man. So it made it easy for us because when you're, performing or working with guys that are good actors, they give you stuff, that you can play off of and everything. So it just makes your job that much easier. So that was my take. And then the crew too. The crew was just phenomenal. Man. The crew just
Yeah,
punched.
we had a great time. Like there was not a bad thing to say about our experience. It was cool.
There's a lot of actors, whether it's live action or whether it's voice acting, can't really say that. There's terrible days on set or terrible weeks on set, you don't get along with people, this, that, and the other. So you seem to have had a great time doing this. So the main thing is, would you do it again?
I would.
I mean, like emotion,
Hell yeah.
make a video game motion capture. Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
In a heartbeat, yeah.
Motion capture is fun, and it's the closest thing I said to the theater, because the suspension of disbelief as an actor in a volume when you're wearing, like Sean was talking about, feeling very self-conscious and fucking spandex balls. You've got a helmet with a camera and a bright light. So also even for talking, like
Yeah, all of a sudden you got balls in your face. And if you're not used to that, it's not a real pleasant situation,
But it's
Hey,
a
and you
lot.
got a bunch of cords coming from you.
Yeah, you're hooked up to shit. So, and also what you're doing is, like this is made out of an Apple box. Or like the
Or
trailer.
this
of the
couch.
home.
This couch has no back on it. It's just pipes, made out of pipes, because it's got to be empty in the back so that
You
the
can see
cameras
the-
can read our balls.
And the balls jokes, they're still not old. I think we had everyday ball jokes. But it's
and
you
you would
had
do
to
those
imagine.
stunts, and those balls were hard, man. You do those stunts, and you'd fall on the ground, and you'd hurt your balls would hurt like crazy when you land on them, And so it was kind of actually like real life as well, in a way, I guess.
Fall on your balls, it hurts.
Yeah. Nobody, you
Life
girls
lesson.
don't know what that's like. Let me tell you something. It's not okay, okay? It's kind of hurts.
So we're moving on. I'm going to move it out to the floor now. So there are, I believe, how many mics? We've two at the front here. Is there two at the back?
There's a mic here, mic here.
The cue where it's get in line, right? Is that what we said? Yeah.
Cue? Yeah.
Get in line. Line up. Queue up. Whatever that is.
Well, the lines are filling up. We're going to go with you first.
All right, so Ned, I know you do a bit of streaming, but Sean, you were talking about Call of Duty there. I suppose it's a question for the 2E. Do you talk a lot of trash?
What? Man, we streaming is hard. It's different. It's something that I jumped into. It's very difficult, but it's fun. But when you're doing GTA and the Trevor scenes come, and you gotta hurry up and hit the screen because the nudity and they'll ban you and all that.
You can edit that out afterwards.
Yeah, but if you do it live, it's like it's already straight there.
Right, but you can take it out so they don't make it over 18.
I leave it in there now. I get flagged and all kinds of shit.
I learned that the hard way. First time I was streaming, when I came to the scene where they introduced Trevor, and he's banging the meth.
Banging is the American term for making sweet love.
Making whooping.
Making love.
Yeah. Ned make it sound so violent. Banging.
Well, it was. And then, my line
Making
comes on
love.
TV.
Never heard that expression in a while, banging.
Well, I'm a boomer. What are you gonna do? I'm a boomer. But yeah. But in answer to your question, talking trash, yeah, we talk a lot of trash, or I do. I talk a lot of trash when I'm online, and especially if I'm playing GTA online, because when I stream GTA online, it's like I'm in there 2 minutes, and all of a sudden the room is full of people trying to kill Michael. So, it's like, come on, bring him on, and then I got people that are helping, and they think they're helping, but I go to shoot a guy who's a griefer, and inevitably one of my helpers will stand in front of me, and they'll get shot, and then the guy will shoot me because I don't have that. So yeah, we talk shit, definitely. But streaming's fun. We have a good time streaming.
Steven looking like, what
Thank you very much.
are y'all talking about?
Okay, Steven, live streaming means that we play the game
All right,
live.
next question, man, because Ned keep going on.
You over here.
Alright, so will any of you have a role in GTA 6?
Next question.
Next question.
You can't don't waste your questions on 6, guys. 'Cause we're not going to answer
Come on, man, you
anything
can
about
come with
6.
another question. What's the question? Come on with something else.
It's a mystery.
Just think of anything. What?
And for like the GTA 6 stuff, just as a blanket statement, always actors are the last to know anything in any job. So that's always the best thing. If there were to be something, we'd probably know about it very last minute.
Yeah.
It's always the best way.
So get another question.
Have another question?
No.
No. That's okay. That's all right. We'll
Sit
move
your
back
ass
over
down. Get out of the queue.
Hey, you picked it up already. Cute. Yourself.
Yeah, how do you guys reacted to the last Death Wish missions? Like, how were you guys feeling going into the role? Like, the possibility of both your characters being killed off towards the end of the game?
Spoiler alert.
I don't think we were told, were we?
We didn't know until we got there and we were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, I mean, they handed us that script probably that day or the day before.
Yeah, it was weird because we were shooting death scenes at the end of it.
But that's where, again, like I said, actors are the last to know. So after all of this work we do, I think we were, like, I was assuming there'd be, I don't know the game very, like, the world, but I was assuming, I don't know how it would end, but I didn't expect the deaths. And that was literally a surprise to us.
I refused to do it. I refused. I said, no, you're not killing Michael. I refused. I'm not doing the scene. Then they said they were going to make me pay all my money back, so I said, okay, I'll do it.
It's interesting. I played the game recently just to kind of get myself back into it. And I didn't realize there was an ending where all three of you live. I'm like, oh, this is much better than what I played years ago. This is fantastic. Because I always kill someone off. I'm like, didn't like that.
You never kill me.
I killed Trevor.
No.
Frank, you can't kill Franklin.
Thank you very much for the question.
You're welcome.
Yourself.
Just a question about the ending as well. Which one do you think is the proper ending? Because we all know option C is
A.
the main ending.
A. It's the only one that makes sense.
Steven don't know what that is.
Which is,
That's
which is
where I
what?
killed Trevor.
C is Trevor dead,
No, A. A is Michael.
and then C is no one dies.
Death Wish.
Death Wish.
Yeah, that's-
No one dies.
Oh,
Nobody
why
dies.
don't we call it? Why is it Death Wish if no one dies?
Because we killed Dennis.
Dude, if you don't play the fucking game, I swear to God, at least go watch a playthrough of it so you know what the hell is going on.
Sounds odd.
You don't know what
Thank you
you're
very
missing.
much. Yourself.
Yeah, besides GTA, what would be your favorite role that you've played ever, a game or a movie or TV?
The role doesn't exist yet, probably, but I don't know.
That's a tough one for you.
Mine is a movie y'all might not know about out here. It's called The Wash with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. I played a kidnapper in there called Face, if y'all remember that. That was like the biggest thing with me. Steven, you can answer this real well.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite per se.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Simon.
Favorite.
Well, I mean, all the things I've done, I can't say there's one better than the other, because I tend to just remember the group and the people and the friends made, and because acting is kind of this forced Buddhism where you do it and you forget about it, ideally.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a dream role, I mean, what would it be? Who knows? Because that role doesn't really exist right now. Somebody's got to write it first and cast you.
I have to say, though, my favorite, and I've been telling some people, which is this week has been an incredible week for a multitude of reasons, and also, getting to see you guys again and being here, et cetera, is that this week when I was visiting my friends that for this play that is based on an Irish novel by Elaine Feeney, Galway, also a professor there. Something I began reaching out to her, and then we got some other friends involved. Everyone's in Ireland, Cork and Galway. And then we just said, I want to do a one-man show, similar to what Cillian Murphy does with Max Porter or Edna Walsh. And so this week, were we in Cork or Galway? With Elaine, I was with Owen, I was with Claire and Tilly, producer, director. We received the email from the Irish Arts Council that we got a grant, we got funding. So it was like, for me, that's it's a theatrical production that we start workshopping this summer in Galway. The Curragh, that's what the Curragh's about, because it's about a man and his Curragh and his family on their islands. And he comes over to teach at a university. And so that, to me, is like my favorite thing, because I'm so fucking excited and so proud of that. And that's I feel almost more proud of receiving this grant almost than anything, because I'm so excited. It's from the ground level up.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah, and it was like 140 applications this year, normally only 30. So I'm still riding on this high.
To get anything like that is very, very difficult, especially in Ireland. So the fact that you got that's fantastic. That's brilliant. I think everyone's going to be excited for that, I think.
Hopefully, 2025 will premiere.
I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be, believe it or not, it'd be a Cheerios commercial that I did many years ago. Because I actually auditioned for it with my son when he was like, a baby. And he screwed it up because I knew I was going to get it, but I brought him in and you're supposed to just sit here and eat the Cheerio. And instead, he was standing there, he had 2 words, catch and dunk. And he kept picking up the Cheerios and throwing them at the director and saying, catch! Catch! So that became my favorite thing. It was a really cute commercial, and it was a lot of fun.
His pitching career began.
That's a memory. Huh?
His pitching career
Yeah.
began.
And the throwing the thing, catch and throwing and everything. It's funny because he's a pitcher. He plays college baseball and he's a pitcher now. So I guess that worked out all right. Even though he didn't get the gig, it cost us many months of money. What do we got over here? Right here, Mr. Jordan. What do you got?
I was just wondering, if you didn't play your own characters, which character would you rather play?
Well, I had to learn the Trevor character for the act off, but once soon as they saw him, they were like going, "We don't need you to do Trevor, so you just try Michael." But I would probably play Franklin.
Me too.
I would play
so cool.
Lamar.
Yeah. I might maybe do Clates. Lester. Hello, Michael.
Thank you.
You're dead.
Hi, what's your funniest joke in GTA you've ever heard?
Within the game?
Yeah.
The funniest line?
Yeah.
Probably for me, it's probably, you mean for our characters or just in the whole game?
For any of your characters or the game.
For me, it would be "No, I'm gonna go fuck yourself." I don't know why, because I made it up, and my wife's a yoga teacher, so it was like, that would be the thing. But the funniest line in the game to me is probably Lamar with the yee ass haircut. That's a great line, and he's out of control.
That's an iconic line, man. I put it on my TikTok, and it's 18 million views right now on there. That's crazy. 18 million views. But that's the best line right there.
What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I agree. That one is my favorite. I laugh every time.
Thank you very much. Yourself over here.
Okay, so this question is for like Ned Luke and Sean Fantano. I hope I'm okay to ask those questions. First of all, to everybody, welcome to Ireland. We're happy to have you here, and it's awesome to see your presence.
Thank you.
For Ned Luke, this question is, since the passing of James McCaffrey, voice Max Payne, I was wondering, would you ever be able to voice Max Payne in a future project? And if you can't, would you be able to try and do a voice of, or the voice of Max Payne?
First of all, I was supposed to do a movie with James, and he got work and didn't get to do it, so I didn't get to work with him. But real talented guy and gonna be missed big time. But could I do Max Payne? Absolutely. And would I do it?
Come on.
Would I do it? Absolutely. Can I do the voice? I think I absolutely could.
Oh, damn. Please, Rockstar, hire us, man.
Well, it all comes down to if they're smart enough to do that.
And also, how was it going with streamings as well? Like, how was it streaming with Casi as well? Sorry, but that's two questions.
Kai's first of all, Kai's out of his mind. And, but it was fun. It was fun. I mean, he snuck into my stream when I was live streaming the video of, the trailer for GTA 6.
Oh, gosh.
And it was fun. I just gave him a lot of shit. I don't care about anything because I'm kind of a guy who really doesn't give a shit. So he came in and I just dressed him down, and took him down and took him apart, and it was fun. He loved it. And he lives in the same town that I live in, so
And then Sean Fantano, would you ever do a reunion, like a video or maybe a project with CJ?
Oh shit! Hell yeah, I would. Man, that would be iconic. Come on, man.
Just to see
That'd be like a dream. That would
be a dream. They bring Franklin and CJ back in or something. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
When the other kid asked what your dream job would be, that would be it.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Yourself.
Hi, got a Walking Dead question for Stephen. Was it fun shooting the lineup scene, like being there with like everyone just like lined up on their knees?
I mean, it was tough probably for them more than me because I was new. It was very emotional for the group that were saying bye to shooting 5 or 6 years together. So, and we shot that over 5 days at night. So it was really interesting because we were all, of course, you spend most of your time on a shoot waiting around, but we were outside, so we were all under tents, kind of getting to know each other. Jeffrey was trying to memorize all of his fucking lines. So I think it was tougher for them because it was an emotional sort of time for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This question is for Sean. What was your reaction to the Lamar roast?
It was cool. It was cool. I just didn't think that line would have been so iconic as it was, that it is to this day. I think when I first seen it, it was Kermit the Frog. They had a Kermit doing it. And I just woke up to my page, just Instagram going crazy with all these different Darth Vaders and Mario and Miss Pac-Man and Snoopy and Dumbo, everybody just on my ass, yee ass haircut. You know what I'm saying? So it went viral. It went real viral. So me and Selene, who plays Lamar, we did a reenactment of it. I don't know if y'all seen it, and it was real iconic, So we waiting on y'all to create another one.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much. Yourself over here.
Carl, yeah. So my question is for Ned Luke, and I was wondering,
So I know you have a small part in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I was wondering who would you like to play in Red Dead if you had the chance? Who would you preferably want to be in the game?
Well, I'll tell you, you're a good boy. And I probably want to play Arthur, because that's the best character.
Yep, that's fair.
Hey, that lets you know that this old play video games, huh?
Thank you very much.
That was good, though.
Over here.
This question's for Steve. What do you think would have happened if Simon took over the Saviors and dethroned Negan?
He would have had a drag party.
I don't know. I mean, I think I always called Simon kind of the drummer of the band. He didn't like to be a leader because when you're at the front of the stage, there's too much pressure. I think he liked to kind of do his own thing. So I think if he did usurp Negan, it probably would have been a much freer. He would have probably opened things up a bit more.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Over here, made more IPA.
I have 3 questions. One is for Stephen.
Now don't forget, not to be rude, but I know time-wise, if all these questions, we should keep it probably to 1, just so it gives everyone one. Yeah. Not to be rude.
I was just with you there a minute ago.
How could I forget?
I paid for the combo, and I only got the autograph, but not the photograph with you.
Come on back.
That's your question?
We'll get your combo.
Well, I got the 2 ones. One, the last one.
Come on back and we'll get you that.
Come back to the
Real
table.
quick, ask a question.
If GTA 5 got a sequel movie, would you 3 do it?
Yes, Tree will do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go back to the table and get your picture.
Thank you.
Over here.
How's it going, guys? So, apart from our obvious glorious weather, what has been the most things you've been enjoying about Ireland since you've been here?
The redheads.
Sean, what about you?
This place here, man, just coming here, because I came here yesterday, so coming to this Comic-Con is the most, the biggest thing right now for me.
And to you, Stephen, obviously you spent a good amount of time here going in between Cork and Galway. What have you enjoyed the most here?
Getting the grant. Getting the grant to come back and work on something.
Yup, the dubs.
Yay! Right over here. Thank you very much. Now we've time for a couple more questions. We're going to try and get through it as quickly as we can. Okay? You say.
Hi. So, if you were to meet your characters in real life, what would you say to them?
Now I might go fuck yourself.
Franklin, get a better haircut.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I get help. I'll tell him.
Thank you.
That's it. Here you go. Here's my side guy. Here's Dr. Friedlander's phone number.
So this is for all 3. What is your favorite mission in the game?
Lamar Down. The big one.
Lamar Down's a good mission. I mean, the most fun mission is probably the big one, because it's got the most action and everything. But my 2 favorites were the one that led into with him, where the feds, where I confessed the feds, and then this one here in the graveyard. Which was
the graveyard scene.
Bury the hatchet.
I think we shot something that was never. Well, we shot a few things in GTA that were never made into the game, but I think some of my favorite scenes were cut.
We're in that, like Sharmuda with the horse and the clowns and the.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some great, some of my favorite scenes. Not all my favorite scenes, but there was one like with you and I was like, oh fuck, this was really good.
Really funny stuff, man. Yeah.
Never showed up.
But
So
the
my favorite
gameplay
scene
didn't
is
work.
that.
If the gameplay doesn't work,
That's right.
the scenes are gone. So unfortunately,
Thank you very
miss
much.
out on some things.
Yes, sir.
Ned, when you said balls in your face, what type of balls did you mean?
All I'm saying is be careful. How old are you?
They're called markers. They call
little markers.
They're little shiny balls.
Just to capture the camera, they're really hard little balls.
What do we got over here? That's good, dude.
Over here.
Sean, what would you consider your best line in your voice acting career?
You can't repo the assets of a dead man, big city chief asshole.
Yeah, that's what I needed to hear.
He knew exactly what he was
right here. Let's rifle through these right here.
Alright, so when you were recording your lines for story mode, what was your favourite moment / bloopers?
For who?
Like, when you were, doing your lines for story mode?
Oh, for story mode.
Yeah.
We had so many bloopers, dude. You can't even begin.
Too many to talk about right now.
Yeah. Well, my favorite one was the one where the dude couldn't say. Remember the one guy who was playing Ron? He couldn't say. It's just not quite come good yet. 72 takes. It's just not quite come good yet. Finally, they just had him read the line. he was breaking out in hives because
that would be my favorite too.
Yeah, that was.
We're just
funny.
staring at him. What the?
That poor guy, but then he nailed it. Next.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. I got a question for Steven. I noticed you were in a couple of episodes of Better Call Saul. Have you ever met Bob Odenkirk?
Yes.
What's he like?
Wonderful. Everyone involved in that production is great. Vince Gilligan down there, great. Ria's amazing. They're all wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next.
Okay, so we know a lot of questionable things tend to happen in GTA, especially GTA 5. Were there any moments in the script that legitimately made you go, what the bleep?
I think I had that line in the movie, or in the show, what the bleep. Didn't I?
I mean, my first day of shooting was jumping on the guy's head.
Yeah. Stomping Johnny Clements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was a what the bleep moment for sure.
This will be interesting.
Especially for GTA, for Grand Theft Auto fans, that was a what the bleep moment because Johnny was very, very popular from GTA 4. In case you didn't know. So
who doesn't know that, Ned? Please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if you could go back and change anything about the story or about the game in general, like what would you change?
Change?
Yeah.
Nothing. It was perfect. It was a masterpiece. Am I right?
There you go. Thank you very much. Over here.
I would change it to live action.
Would you work with Rockstar if you had the chance again, with a different game that's not GTA?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Rockstar was awesome, dude. It was the most fun I've ever had on the set.
Thanks.
Hi. What is a game or a TV show or a movie or even an artist that you believe deserves more attention that doesn't have enough attention in media? Like something that you might love?
GTA 7.
Confirmed.
I don't know.
That's gonna hit
Stevens
later.
Grant.
Yeah.
Stevens Grant needs
That's
more
it.
attention. Yes, more attention for Stephen Grant. Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, I think all the K-dramas on Netflix. What's up, dude? What do you got?
Thank you.
I played GTA when I was a kid, and I was a big fan of Michael DeSanta.
Smart lad.
Thank you.
Man, you told me in line I was your favorite.
You're my second one. I never liked Trevor. Because Trevor hates Michael in the game. Because when Trevor found out that Michael faked his death in Northern Lankan and they went over, I realised that it was Brad who got shot.
Yeah.
Because Michael had a shield under his vest in the first game before the thing. And then I liked the scene when Franklin went into the house, and then when Michael took the gun out and pulled out of the house and smashed it into the garage.
Chaos here.
Right here.
Go ahead.
What's an existing role in film, theatre, or television that you would have loved to have played?
Well, anything that I auditioned for that I didn't get, and some other guy got, because they should have hired me instead.
I'd still like to do Johnny Rooster Byron, Judge Butterworth I
want to be in The Equalizer.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Superman.
We've got time for two more, so yourself and yourself, okay?
Thank you. Well, did you mention that you were from Chicago earlier?
Yes.
Well, as an obvious, I've been there the first time last year because my cousin Siobhan was getting married that time.
Oh, congratulations to him. That's awesome, man. So
Congratulations.
Chicago.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Now yourself. This is going to be the last question, okay?
Hey, Sub, how's it going?
What's up, man?
So I have a question. What is the most disturbing and darkest moment, in GTA 5?
Everything Trevor did.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Probably obvious is the torture thing that you did. With Mr.
Oh yeah.
Day.
That was pretty disturbing.
Yeah, like I was going to tell it, but
And for me, it was the reveal of Brad in the coffin.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And don't forget the part where Trevor, pretended to be the taxi driver, feeding to the cannibals. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
There's a lot there.
Well, a lot of stuff Trevor did was, okay, how about over here?
Okay, we get one more.
My question to all of you is, how did you feel once GTA 5 was all done?
Oh man,
Proud.
Yeah,
very proud.
Yeah,
happy.
I mean, it was incredible, the effect and the legs that it has. I mean, once it was done, now that it's been done for 10 years even, I mean, it's the legs on this game is unbelievable. I mean, you're here 10 years later, am I right? So, I mean, how can you not be proud of that? I mean, they're great characters. It's a great game. It's a fun game to play. I mean, Steven knows, and it's awesome. So yeah, proud. Makes you want to strut a little bit.
We're going to have to leave the questions now, okay? We're out of time, but ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give these guys a massive round of applause. Thank you. And thank all of you, because we get thanked, but it's because you were here.
So we're all in our booth, so you can come talk to us there and ask more questions, and yeah, we're there.
If you want to ask questions, they'll be at their tables there. But one more time, massive round of applause for the cast of GTA.
Yeah.